Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki Jones. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're not and you're returning, thank you. If you're new to my channel, I have well over 100 videos, so please do take time to have a look. This video is about 12 signs of, hang on, what did I call it? 12 signs of a toxic relationship. So stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, as I was saying, you'll know that I've been in toxic relationships myself. So I want to share my 12 signs of a toxic relationship. Here we go. Number 1. They're always bringing you drama. It might not be drama for you, but there's always drama in their life. Da-da-da done this and da-da done this and da-da-da done that. Right? Number 1. Number 2, saying something out of place that you don't agree with. And they turn around and say, I'm only joking. This will make you question yourself over and over again. Number 3, they don't like your friends or your family. People that are close to you, they won't like them. They want you to get away from them. Okay? Picking faults in your friends and your family until the point that you end up agreeing with them, or you're saying to them, oh my God, you know, da-da-da-da-da, and they'll twist and turn everything you say, so be aware, alright? Number 5, they question your whereabouts all the time. Where are you? What are you up to? Who are you talking to? You know, maybe they're questioning you because they're up to something. Have you ever thought of that? If your person has had a bad childhood and they're still blaming and there's still issues with that, that can also be a big flag, alright? Number 6, they show you no respect. No respect. 1 minute, this is my next one, number 7. 1 minute they're angry with you and they're blaming you and they're in this rage, and then someone pops in or phones up or whatever it is, and they're all Mr. Nice Guy again or Mrs. Nice Girl. Does this ring any bells to you? Are you paying attention? Yeah, the next one, they want to control you. They want to take control over your everything, your thoughts, your desires, your ideas. If you're in pain, everything will be turned back on them. It's a fact. Number 9 is wanting to know what you're thinking about. Constantly asking, what are you thinking about? Tell me, what are you thinking about? And that's their insecurities, because they're actually worried what you're thinking about, and they want to know your every thought, because this way they can learn who you are and how you think. Don't give away your thoughts, they're private, it's personal. Don't you agree? Insecurities, past hurts, oh shit. Then they're gonna their insecurities, they'll their past hurts that they haven't healed on. They are going to reflect them into your relationship and reflect them onto you probably. And then number 10 is humiliation. They love to put you down, especially in front of people. I don't know why they think that this is good, because it makes them look stupid. But I think they kind of feel that if they put you down, then maybe you'll think that they're better. I don't know. But they're always putting you down. And to your face, it's all lovely, lovely, lovely. Or it's not, but that's the point where when they humiliate you in front of somebody else and you just don't know which way to look, and they say horrible things like, oh, she's useless, or she just makes a mess, or she can't do this anymore. It's just humiliation. It's putting you down constantly. You need to get out of that. So number 12. Sorry, I missed number 11. Isolation. They will isolate you from your friends, your family. You won't want to open the door to anybody. You'll cringe at anybody knocking at the door. They've isolated you. They've managed to get you right where they want you. You can't think for yourself. You can't do things for yourself. You have to ask them for everything. You don't know how to function without them. And that's what they've done. They've done it deliberately. They do it to make sure that they get a hold on you and you're isolated and no one else can get to you apart from them. And that's the stage it gets to. And jealousy, especially over your own achievements. They become jealous of you. They become jealous of your achievements. They become envious, and they won't celebrate your achievements. All they want to do is put you down. So they're not going to make you feel good. So if you do have an achievement, they're going to sabotage that probably. So there's just like, you just not got much chance really of ever winning in this kind of relationship. This is a toxic relationship. It could be that there's alcohol or drugs in the relationship, and the start of that as a relationship will never work. It will never work. If your relationship's built up on sex, if it's built up on drugs, if it's built up on alcohol, if it's built up on money, you know what I mean? Any of these, which are like addictions, yeah, that it won't work. I remember feeling absolutely hopeless. I didn't know who to tell. I didn't know what to do. I felt stupid. I felt like I was going out of my own mind. I couldn't make my own decisions anymore. And I felt that was undermined. If I ever did make a decision, that was always taken away from me. So please be aware of this. You know, this will happen, where they will make you feel so small that in the end you won't know what to do. You won't know how to think straight for yourself, and it's really hard to recover from this kind of abuse. Emotional abuse can sometimes be even more painful than physical abuse because it's an ongoing thing, and it slowly eats away at you until you become nothing, absolutely nothing. And that is their whole plan, to sabotage your well-being, because they're envious of you, so they're going to reflect their hurt and their pain onto you to make you feel how they feel. Very much an oh woe me situation really. And my advice to you is to get in touch with Women's Aid. They're amazing. Domestic violence, you only have to speak to your doctor. Send an email if you can't. If you can't speak to somebody, do an email. Tell them you can't reply. Oh shit. Try putting money aside, just so that you know that you've got something to fall back on if you've had to run. You can always try and put some bits and pieces aside, just don't make it obvious. Always cover your tracks, always cover up the evidence of you making phone calls and things like that, because it will cause more trouble. But once you get them behind you and they're aware of what's going on, they will keep an eye on you and they will help you. Women's Aid was amazing. You can phone the helpline anytime, and I did this myself. I did actually phone them a few times in my life, and they are there 24/7, ready to talk to you. They're sat by the phone every night waiting to talk to you and to help you and support you. You haven't done anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. You didn't choose them, they chose you. Now, if you do, now, until you realise that what's happened to you and how bad it's got, just reach out to your friends or to a friend. Just try and choose one friend. I did. I had one friend, and I told her that if I call you, please call me straight back, because I'm calling you. We had like a code, that if I was in trouble, that she knew I was in trouble because I'd done a certain code. Yeah, and just make people aware, or just make one person aware. Like I said, it is helpful. It will help you. And there is another thing I'd like to say, that if you're ever scared that you're going to be hurt, your bedroom is probably the safest place. It's a softer landing. So if somebody pushes you, hits you, or whatever, shoves you, you may well just land on the bed. It's the most safest place to go is the bedroom. So good luck with that. Sorry it's a little bit depressing, but I think people need to hear this right now. There's a lot of domestic violence right now. With the lockdowns, people are not able to escape from their everyday life. And usually it's when somebody goes to work that gives them that, at least a little bit of a break from it. But there's also children out there being abused, animals, all sorts. We need to be mindful in these times in the lockdown, just because we need to be aware there's people out there that's struggling on their own or struggling in a relationship. Maybe you've overheard something, maybe you keep hearing them and they keep avoiding looking at you, and maybe you're just scratching your head a little bit. Go with your gut instinct. If you feel that somebody needs help, just try to talk to them when they're on their own. Hey, are you okay? How are you doing? Don't be too direct. Just sort of leave the ball open for them. How are you usually is the best one. Anyway, I hope this has helped somebody out there. I really do. Love to hear from you, as usual. I love your comments, love your likes. I really appreciate it if you share. And if you subscribe to my channel, it's a bonus. And you'll see more of this stuff. Anyway, if you like this, please let me know in the comments. Love, light and peace to you. And please look after yourself. Bless you. You'll be fine. I promise.